No idea.
You ever see these guys? The Steelers Dynasty podcast. What morons. Bubba is funny, but that Shane guy's a simpleton. Jamie, pull that clip up. Yeah, the Steelers Dynasty one. Can you believe these dumb Steelers? Fans, watch this crap. Yeah, that's it. Look at these two. Wow. You're watching the Steelers Dynasty podcast with Bubba and Shane. These guys are morons, really dumb, funny, but dumb.
Oh, there I am. Hello. Well, as dumb as I can be, so I'm a moronic individual tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it early. And tonight, myself and Shane, and we got Mark from Down Under to watch this exciting going-ons at PPG Arena, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, it was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, and now it is delayed till 8:30. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. So how you guys doing?
I'm watching YouTube while we're doing YouTube, and it's like, and then I'm talking to Mark, who's in like the future. It's Thursday there, still Wednesday here. It's like I feel like Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
I'm watching a bloke paint with 26 minutes to go until we find out maybe the biggest nothing story of all time or the biggest moment in Steelers history of all time.
Does that look like he's got a picture of Aaron Rodgers upside down? He's going to flip it over here at like 8 o'clock or 8:30. He's got 26 minutes.
It's Darth Vader's taint.
I thought it was Darth Vader. Yeah, maybe it's Yeah, no, this could be something big, fellas. This could be something huge for the Steelers, or an absolute nothing burger. There's no in between.
Yeah,
it's legit. We're wasting our time, or it's for something.
We came on early, and I'm like, oh my god! And then Mark's doing a simultaneous cast on his channel right now, Steelers Nation Australia. You know, it's a booming podcast. I listened to his other show today. It was great while I was working, and I got paid for it. So I mean,
I like Stink Bomb. I've never seen Stink Bomb on here. I like that name. He put on there, is Rodgers hurt yet? I love it. Now, I want to ask you guys, I know I might be jumping ahead, but did you watch Pat McAfee on Ben's show today?
I did this morning. I saw this morning.
What really made me laugh, and I guess that Ben made a comment that Pat's production guys came in there and kind of were giving him pointers. Ben seemed kind of irritated with Pat Mac a few times.
You know what? Me and Mark,
I noticed that. I noticed that.
We were talking about how if it wasn't Ben being a Steeler, would we actually listen to his goddamn podcast?
No.
I don't think I would. I don't think, honest to goodness, like I like Ben as a player and stuff like that, but I don't think he's that entertaining. Sorry, Ben. I really don't think this show is that fun.
Ben's about as interesting as this clicker.
Well, that clicker's pretty interesting.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that clicker right now. We in Australia, we got a remote or a TV remote or the buttons.
I got a remote. I got two.
Yeah, I've got one as well.
I got two that's probably more entertaining than Ben.
You know?
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, that's a harsh reality. Like he just got 100,000 subs, good on him and stuff like that for the podcast, and he relies more on the guests than he does actually have his stuff. But I think it's right. He seemed irritated at Pat McAfee. Maybe there's something going. I don't know. They seemed every time the one big thing came up for me. They talked about when they do the huddle thing. It was 1, 2, 3 team, and Ben goes, "No, it's family." Did you remember that part? And they couldn't get over that. It was really weird.
Oh my god!
And then he shushed Pat Mac, and I'm like, Pat Mac is. I'm sorry, but Pat Mac is making more money.
No
than you
way.
Are. Like.
Yeah, there was I don't know, because they're mates and stuff like that, but there was definitely some like weird vibe in the air or something.
It was like
McAfee's way more entertaining.
Crossing heads.
McAfee's way more entertaining than Ben.
Oh, hands down.
And his lackey co-host is just titillating his sackage. You know, that little guy with the beer, like, oh hey Ben, let's drink some kind of beer that no one's ever heard of before.
Ben comes across as being like, it has to be his way. He has to be the main guy. We're Pat Mac.
But wasn't that in Pittsburgh as well, though, as a quarterback? The same kind of thing. It was the same kind of thing when he was quarterback of the Steelers too.
It's his personality. Where Pat Mac will shine the spotlight on whoever else is talking.
Yeah.
And he that makes the show better because he's like interested. And I don't know the name of the guys on his show, but when he has Pac-Man Jones on, or he has, anybody on there, Caitlin Clark or anybody, it's entertaining because he actually interviews and sounds
Shane, he makes those people part of the show. So being part of the show makes it more engaging for the audience to listen to him. Now, Ben's just talking probably about himself, and he's still wishing, no offense, this disarray at quarterback. He felt that he could probably, if it had been 3 years ago,
100%.
He could come back and save the Steelers organization. I just don't see
now
that.
We are doing a lot of, Ben, I think it sounds like hate, but it's not hate from my perspective. I'm just making a judgment on the show. No. I do think, honest to goodness, there are better podcasts out there. Even Cameron Hayward's podcast is a bit better than Ben's one. You know what I mean? But I found that, Big Ben and Pat, when I was watching it, it was like they were talking together, but same time talking over each other or trying to be maybe the bigger man in the situation. I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird vibe.
But Brian Clark does a show where he has other guys on, and it is interesting because what Ben needs is another big star. If he had someone to equal him out, like the Bus. Brian Clark had the Bus on, and it was fantastic. Got 3 YouTubes open. Gene, good job.
Come on, Gene.
Yeah, so I know. YouTube here, YouTube there, YouTube everywhere.
Everywhere. YouTube everywhere. But also, too, do you think his co-host, doesn't add to Ben's persona, and he's just real bland because he's a yes guy?
He's a glorified production monkey.
But with Pat's guys, they're buddies for many, many years, so they know how to grind it and their skits are good. They're entertaining. Ben just sits there and he's not good unless he brings a guest on.
But that's the one thing I want to point out. Is, like, if you go back and watch it, and there is a point that says Pat talks about 1, 2, 3 team. When you go 1, 2, 3 team, right, or 3-2-1 team. For some reason, Big Ben rebutted that or turned it around and said, "No, it's family." And that was a really weird pushback on each other. And I was like, "Well, Pat says one way, you say the other way." I was listening this morning. I didn't know about the shush, but I think it is all about Big Ben. We know him as a quarterback. He won 2 Super Bowls with us, went to 3, many millions of yards. Probably still wants to be the face of the franchise because now we can't find a quarterback. But at the same time, it's always going to be his way and it's his show. And he even said that too. But that's just the kind of personality that Big Ben is.
Is that Aaron Rodgers upside down? I don't know yet.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
20 minutes. If it takes 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Well,
but you never really see Big Ben come back to Steeler events and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
He doesn't hardly go to anybody else's shows.
Yeah. Well, I know we're ripping on him a bit, but I just think overall it's not as entertaining as I think other shows can be.
Well, you two have just bricked it up for both of us. We're not going to ever get Ben on our show now. Thanks, Mark.
I got his jersey.
I'm okay with that. That's fine with me.
As close as I'm going to get to Ben Roethlisberger's, I kissed him on the cheek over here in a picture at Bettis's inductee to the Hall of Fame, and then an autographed Big Ben jersey behind me and autographed Hines.
Didn't you get thrown out of Acrisure for giving Myron Cope a lap dance?
No, I didn't give Myron Cope a lap dance, but I actually walked out with Myron at the AFC Championship game that we lost in Ben's first year when we lost to the Patriots. It was me, and that was Myron Cope's last game that he ever announced because tragically he hit his head and he got sick and stuff like that. But I tried to buy him a beer. He was like, "No, thank you." And I was like, "Oh, happy birthday." He's like, "Thank you very much." That was my Myron Cope.
Double yoy.
I guess that is Pat McAfee. The next one's going to be Aaron Rodgers. So, and I know we got time here, and it seems like a lot of people, and I'm going to get back to somebody, Mr. Entertainment right here has this question. I don't know if you've seen this, Shane, because it just happened this afternoon. I got out of the gym. Did you see this?
I was waiting for you guys to talk about it because
I'm going to talk about it. I got the nice picture that this is what he posted. This is a picture. Peace out. Peace. Let's talk about it. What do you think, Mark?
I think it's a non-story. I actually don't think, before we jump in and say he's going to be traded or he wants to leave Pittsburgh, I don't think from the way that we've been seeing now from an outsider's perspective, we're not TJ Watt's mates, but I don't think this is personality. Doesn't match the way what he does on the field. I don't see there's any reason why he would post this rather than just put a pick up because he's, just maybe posting a Steeler pick. I don't think there's any intent that he's like trying to convince or, tell the organization to trade me or leave Pittsburgh or anything like that. I actually think that if he did it that way, I would think a little bit less of him in terms of like his career and stuff like that. Because if he said, "I'll see you later," like this for the 8 years he's been there with Pittsburgh, I think that would be shitting on Pittsburgh. But I don't think that is in his intent is to do so or to create rumors. Because in the past 8 years, he's never done anything like this in terms of football. So I just think it's a load of nothing.
So you're not into the camp?
That's my argument. I think it's nothing camp. I think it's nothing.
Shane, what about you?
Serious hot conspiracy theory that people are probably going to just ban us, but I'm gonna go for it. So Aaron Rodgers, this is the sign for the aliens to come pick you up. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody can rush that edge like he does, unless they've had multiple alien anal probes, and aliens have got after TJ, and he's ready to be picked up again because he didn't really have at the end of last season. He was a little bit. If he gets a little bit of juice from those aliens, he's going to be tearing people up. Watch out, Josh Allen, because TJ's back. His mothership's picking him up.
Okay. So you both say no, and I'm going to take a different approach. I think TJ Watt is a great athlete and whatever, but also, too, all these other defensive guys are getting paid. He probably wants paid. No, I don't think he's going to get traded or anything like that, but he wants his just due. Now, this has happened in Pittsburgh Steelers history before, where our number one linebacker said, "Hey, F you, I'm sitting out and I want traded." And that was Mike Merriweather in the 80s. And he was a major star at that time for the Steelers. I mean, he wasn't like, number one at sacks and whatever like TJ is. Mm-hmm. But I think TJ just wants more money because Myles Garrett got this money. I don't think it's a trade, but I think because the last time they negotiated with him during training camp, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. They never did that before. They don't like to negotiate during training camp. So, I mean, he's in the last year of his contract. He's probably working on a bigger deal to make him the highest paid now, because he was the highest paid a couple years ago. That's just my take. They're not going to trade him, but he wants his money. So I don't know what the chat thinks.
I'm going to double down what I said. I just don't think it's his intent. And the hard point in this picture is, as fans, we're trying to figure out his intent. And holding up the peace sign normally does mean, goodbye, see you later. But in the 8 years of Steelers play for TJ Watt probably being the best player on the field and going to be a Steeler for life, why would he now go and put that picture up to tell the fans and create this rumor out of nothing? It could be something that he could have avoided by not posting any picture. It could be simply that he has an Instagram account like we all do, and we post photos here and there.
We don't need to.
And there's nothing behind it at all from one side or the other. Mm-hmm. So I more go to defending TJ Watt and saying it means nothing, and the peace sign is just him finding a random photo and putting it up. He could be a little bit not bored with his baby, but like sitting around on his phone and the baby in one hand and then going, I'm going to put it up. Is there another circumstance where the agent is told him to do it? Possibly, or the brother? Possibly. But I don't think that in his 8 years being here for the Steelers, he's going to create a cryptic tweet or controversy to get him to send a message to the organization for them to pay him. I just don't see it. Other players do it like that, and they have different emojis and these kind of things. It could just legit be that he's a human being and he found a photo, he liked it, and he put it up. That's it.
And you could be right with that. And maybe he just wants peace in America. He's like,
Maybe.
peace.
Maybe.
You know?
Or I'm completely wrong and he's pissed off and he wants an extension.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, that's why we're gambling here. You know what I mean? But
either way, they got to make him. I did a show on him. I did a show on him talking about the Alex Ovechkin, goals, and that was what a really, honest to goodness, one of the greatest moments in our lives now. Because in sporting life, because he took over Wayne Gretzky, TJ Watt can do it as well. He can go and get 92 sacks to go in the next 8 years to be 201 sacks over Bruce Smith to be the all-time sack leading record. So he can break
3.5.
He can break. He needs 14.5 sacks per year to get it. So the Steelers have to sign him. They will sign him to an extension. They won't. They won't not. If they trade him, they're so dumb. That would be one of the stupidest things they've ever done to trade away your best player. Fans are saying now he's 30.
Unless they get a 1, a 2, and a 1 or something. I don't
but they're not going to do it. That would shock me if they trade away one of their best players just because he's 30 and getting older. They're going to sign into a deal. He's going to get better as he ages, a bit like his brother did too with JJ Watt. He still wants to win here and play good football. So to me, they'll be dumb. Afton's right. He's not a drama queen. So it legit could just be, we've all got phones. We've all got social media. You might find that you see a photo you like and you put it up and go, oh, crap, shouldn't have done that.
Well, we need something to talk about today, probably. And that's
Brian McFadden, right? You know Brian McFadden, BMAC, right on my show? He made that tweet about there was news coming out. And on my show, he said he kind of wished he didn't do it. Or when he did it, or wish he did it a different way. That was last year. There was controversy over that but all he was saying was he think there could be a chance that someone might be coming in to be a new receiver or something like that, you know? I think it's a nothing burger, but obviously it's just grabbed their attention. And if anything, if it's a nothing burger and now it makes the Steelers think about it, then it's good because they need to sign him.
They need to extend him.
They have to.
This defense cannot. Well, when he's not in the lineup, they're 2-12.
It's really bad.
Yeah, and he was obsolete in the last 5 games. I mean, he wasn't healthy, and we all know that. But we got 11 minutes till the start time. It looks like the arena is actually getting filled. But to go on your the conversation that you made about Ovechkin, because that's the show I was listening to today at work.
It's crazy.
It was a good show. But being a typical Yenzer, if Mario Lemieux didn't go out for a couple years, Lemieux would have been the man. That's all I got.
Well, that's
all I got.
He had Hodgkins.
Yes, and he was out for a couple of years and he came back. But those couple of years, when you're out of playing hockey for a couple of years, and Ovechkin has just been a force his whole career. But I think Lemieux would have broke that record during his career. That's just my take. That's all.
That's why we got to enjoy these times now too. I know we want to always win Super Bowls and that kind of stuff as well. But you got to enjoy the times that Najee was. Yeah, I know, but like Najee was fun to watch, but now Cameron Haywood, and he's coming to his last few years. That's fucking wild to me too, that Cameron Haywood's been there almost 14, 15 years, you know what I mean? And the days of Troy are gone, so you still have to enjoy. This is why I say it. Super Bowls are great. They're fantastic, but you still need to enjoy the season as best you can. Because only one fucking team wins, and then we can't be down the dumps. And we all know the Browns aren't going to win at all. Like, they're just destined to fail.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati have never won one, so try and enjoy as best you can. That's why I brought up the TJ Watt thing. I'm like, I went back before I made the episode. I watched the 100 sacks that he had, the first 100 sacks, and he had 8 more in last year, whatever. 14 more, but like they only had the first 100. It was just so much fun to watch. And you forget that TJ Watt is going to his 9th year. That's incredible to me. And time just flies on, right? That's why we do podcasts here, there, and everywhere as best we can. But you got to enjoy the little moments like that. Otherwise, the season just pisses away, and then next minute you got more gray hairs than you did the following season.
I got a lot of gray hair. I just seen today because this work just getting me. But I was watching a lot of Steelers stuff today, also at work, and I saw that video where Troy Polamalu was, getting his announcement for the Hall of Fame. And the greatest honor is, to be able to say that you could have played with the guys in the 70s. And it had Franco smiling, stuff like that.
Yeah, so that stuff's fun. It's all fun.
Just to be compared in that terminology to that. I mean, it's also different decades of football, okay? And the 70s is different than now. The game is faster. The offensive linemen are 300 and some pounds. I mean, in the 70s, they were 220. Everything was different, but I'm just trying to get some comments. We got 8 minutes to go.
Sorry, I just one more comment. I know this sounds kind of like loopy doopy, but like sometimes you just got to enjoy it for the enjoy of the game. Like I'm going down to play pickleball this week. I know I'm not going to probably win, but I'm going to have fun doing it.
Right.
But I think we do get stuck there of like, if our team sucks or we win Super Bowl, that's it. But there are so many good moments, like from Big Ben or from like San Antonio Holmes or this Debo running back, TDs, or Brett Keese running back and stuff like that. You got to enjoy the game too. I think we forget that sometimes.
Well, and also, I mean, I might get to wherever because I get focus driven when we get to that playoff time and we capture the playoffs. Capture a spot, and then it's a different time.
It's a fun feeling, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's good because we're all ready. I mean, me and you, Mark, are like rah rah rah. Shane's like, oh, Bubba, I don't know. I'm going to give you to your real, but that run, I mean, that whole week during that playoff game against the Ravens, I mean, we were pro Steelers the whole time. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to get our asses beat in the playoffs. No, that's not the case. I pushed all my chips in all the time. So, I mean, and that's how sometimes we are. And we do see great plays. And I agree with you. And I hope that we do see great running plays this year coming in 2025, because I am one person that is not happy with the loss of Najee. And I want to see if they could fill that void, either signing somebody or in the draft, because me personally, I supported Najee his whole career. He was durable. He played every game and he didn't get hurt. And he just, that's what we needed. We knew in the fourth quarter, he was running the ball. So.
Yeah, definitely. It's
6 minutes to go. 6 minutes.
Oh, we're not even on yet.
No, we're on.
Still waiting. Yeah, I know.
But it's starting to fill up. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we did this early because, we'll see how this is. I mean, the stage is nice.
I think one thing though, to that kind of point of like enjoying every game, I think that from now, I think Steel fans feel like there's no consistency from building from year to year with the quarterback, and like, we know what I mean. Like we just get to one point, and there's not like in the 08 defense when you were so crazy, you got there, we won some, lost some, and then we won Super Bowls. It doesn't feel like that. So that can be a very frustrating point, is that the fact we haven't got a franchise quarterback, we haven't got, players are moving in and out. They're not winning with guys like TJ Watt, Minka, and Cam, that are your superstars. So I get that aspect for sure. But same time, you got to try and enjoy it as best you can, because it's fucking hard to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but you can't win a Super Bowl every year. And I always took him. I just want to win one playoff game and go from there.
But we need momentum. The team hasn't got. There's no momentum.
Not in the late part of the season, though. Last couple seasons in December, where we usually play good in December, we haven't the last couple of years. He said the WWE helped produce this event on the bench.
They did. Yeah. WWE's behind this as well.
Well, WWE knows, and I'm telling you, that is the greatest. That is the greatest promotion of marketing of known mankind, is the WWE. Nobody. Oh wow.
Oh, Shane's going down.
Like,
Shane's gonna go drive down to Pittsburgh to
drive
PP.
Down here and come to turn the lights on. But, yeah, I mean, they have the radio host from Pittsburgh. I don't know if it's going to have Bubba.
You know what probably doesn't help either? I think the fact that the Pirates and the Penguins aren't doing that well, and there's no real distraction. No, that's not an excuse, but there's no distraction for the Pittsburgh Yinzers to have some success in the city.
Great. Bob Nutting, I guess there's a big controversy. He took all the blocks from people, the bricks that people paid for and stuff in the stadium, and he threw. I don't know what he did.
I heard something. Something crazy.
That's
and he took over the Robert Clemente 20-foot, you know what? So I think that Pittsburgh, in terms of the winning city that traditionally it is, the hockey isn't there, the baseball isn't there, Steelers aren't there at the moment. Maybe that's the reason why.
Well, they had a meme I seen where they had all the pro teams in Pittsburgh. The Pirates for 46 years from winning a World Series.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Were 16 with the Super Bowl, and the Pens were like 8. So I mean,
So there's definitely some like angst in the city of like there used to be City of Champions. Not that I follow the Pirates or I follow the Penguins, but it is always good to follow the team.
yeah.
Like
Oh
if
my God,
if the UFL makes a Pittsburgh Maulers comeback, the United Football League, I'll probably start a new channel and talk about them because they were in the USFL. So it's always good to root for the city. But I know some people have like Arsenal DB roots for Miami Heat in the NBA, and he roots for other people too.
Yeah,
but
we don't have any basketball.
Yeah, maybe the city just hasn't got that winning feeling at the moment.
They did. It was a movie called The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. That was a movie where they had a basketball in Pittsburgh. It was a big thing in the 80s or something. I don't know. It was like a comedy. At 2 minutes to go. I don't know how they're going to open this up.
With this, okay, the show's starting soon. Maybe there's going to be some like other big news, like besides Aaron Rodgers.
I
don't know. There could be something.
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, Tomlin's going to be there. I mean, that's got to be. And Ben will probably be on here because his wife will let him out. So
maybe
it was 1979. Oh wait, thanks, Gene.
Wait, just go.
Gene has the movie.
My phone just turned off. Oh. Your YouTube just turned off?
No, I'm still going strong.
Oh, that's mine. Okay.
Maybe
Pat McAfee's buying something.
Now it did. You fucking ruined it. You just shut my TV off, Mark.
What'd I do?
I don't know. You just said, "Oh, Bob, your TV went off, right? YouTube." I'm like, "No," and then now it went off.
What did I turn? Well, with my voice turn it off?
You're magical. My
YouTube.
Yep, my YouTube just went out too.
I can't even get my phone to work. What's going on?
Oh my!
No, I think the McAfee show is like went black.
Well, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's like this. It's just black.
Yep.
Okay, so it's on but not on. I can't tell if my phone's on or off.
Oh, what a show! I didn't know they were going to do this.
Yeah, the whole screen is just black.
Shane's back, everybody.
Mine went black too.
G'day, Shane.
I got up because
they had a delay. The feed from the truck out in the parking lot has messed up the feed. WWE is probably still having some technical difficulties because they probably do stuff with the Netflix, and then when they do Netflix sometimes, it messes everything up.
You have to read Dante's comment. AB comes in the stadium and puts on his jersey instead of taking it off. Oh, fantastic. The opposite of what he did. The opposite. Right, remember when he walked out? When he walked out of the stadium, went, "Hey!" he comes in putting a jersey on. Be great.
You know what though? No offense, I would sign him. I would sign him because he's still an athlete.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, he's still what, 34 maybe?
Yeah.
33. I look how old he is.
Oh, that's funny, man. Hope you're doing well, Dante, because that's pretty funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
And he runs on with it. He runs on, putting it on.
Yeah, down the entrance, he's like, put his Bucks jersey back on. That's something too.
He has Aaron Rodgers throw him a pass.
Oh wait, they're back. They're back.
I got 36. Nothing.
He's 36, guys.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there's WWE for you. That's what it was. Uh-oh. We got a guy playing the stacks.
Is today is it a podcast or is it like a show?
I think it's a podcast show. I think it's just.
So is it a bit of both? Like, are they going to be sitting in the middle or like, are they going to come out and talk on the mic?
There's no chairs.
Someone's playing the sax for the national anthem now.
You guys realize why when I go to America, when I go to Shane to Big Dicks or whatever, right? That I see that everything's fucking a big show. You get it, right? You guys understand what you do now?
Yeah.
Like everything you guys do, if you have like pancakes or you order 3, they'll give you 6.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I always love 6 pancakes. You can't go wrong with that.
Well, you walk past something and it's like a big event. You know, you're telling a story and it's a big story. Like everything in America is just like fun and vibrant and huge. Well, this Pat McAfee show is explaining that right now.
Like it's packed. Like you can see the lights. I mean, it is seriously packed for a podcast show.
I like how it's on YouTube free. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it is packed.
That is fantastic.
Look at that. And it's just as big. That circle is just as big as a WWE ring where people in the middle of the ring. So it's like they have floor seats. So the floor seats and then ramp, because when people are walking off, so it's actually just like a WWE show, but the circle is the ring. And they don't lose a lot of square footage because they got people. I mean,
dude, that guy's pumped up. He nailed that.
In the front row or paid $600-700 to watch.
Oh, it is packed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching it on YouTube with us,
but yes, don't sue
USA.
us.
He's probably from Plumboro there.
Yeah.
Big night out.
This reminds me of like wasn't one of the
Stooges talking about the happenings in sports meant to be comedic, informative. These opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. They may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. And if you're young, please seek permission before watching any further. Cheers. The Pat McAfee Show. P.S. Don't sue us.
Hey, Bubba, what was it? The ECW One Night Only show? Is that the one they did?
Yes.
Yeah, it reminds me of that kind of feeling.
Well, that was in the Hammerstein Ballroom, and that was huge back then.
Out. AHT out.
Well, his intro. I mean, this is a WWE intro here. This is a WWE intro. I think he's great. I think he's probably the biggest sports entertainer going today.
Absolutely.
He never stops working, does he?
No, he works all the time. And he's on the Saturday College, Monday night Raw. He's in the pay-per-views. I mean, he's flying everywhere. Can you legally simulcast? No, we can't put it on.
Yeah, probably not.
No, Mike. I wish we could. If you got YouTube, you can watch it.
It's on YouTube. Yeah, do what Gene's doing. Have all three up.
It is free, Mike. I mean, I can't hear it because we're doing a show, but I'll watch it later.
I'm listening to a little bit of it. Like I can listen to it. Like it's far enough away.
I mean, I'm right here, man.
I just wonder what they're going to do in terms of they're going to put seats in the middle, or they're coming out the segments.
Are they going to take the chairs with them and sit them down, or
it's exactly like a WWE show, even the filming too, because the way they do the production stuff.
Oh yeah.
ESPN intro, guys. This is the ESPN intro he has sometimes. It's kind of a combination. ESPN and WE had a baby.
Yeah. And WWE does a better intro.
You got Smoke as well too, bro. What the?
You got
he's on fire.
Oh.
And all he wears is a black wife beater. That's all he's wearing.
That's all he ever wears.
Oh, he ever wears.
And then maybe he has a sports jacket, but it's smoky as shit in there.
Yeah, I reckon it's just more of a like single stage, come out and talk about something, come back, because there's no chairs in the middle.
They have the
unless they put chairs. I know it's smoky, so if I was close, I'd be like choking. I'd be like, holy shit. There is a lot of people there. I've been to PPG arenas for WWE pay-per-views, and this right here is packed. I've been to Penn hockey games. I've been to a concert there. Iron Maiden.
It's pretty fun. I've been to 2 games there now, and 2 wins, by the way. I'm 2-0 at Penn's games.
Man.
I have tickets.
Yeah, I guarantee that's what he did sell it out, Gene. It looks sold out, even at the rafters when you see all those lights up top with all their cell phones. I mean, he sold out his hometown. I'm just waiting for the announcement. Who's his first guest?
You do it like the Royal Rumble. That's what they should do.
It went from a Steelers show to now it's a live. I'm glad I'll cut the first hour with Steeler talk because we're just waiting for the ultimate. We could either be shell shocked or we could be not deserving, I guess.
I don't know. If he doesn't come out to today's show, I'm going to leave it alone for a bit. I'm done with it.
If he don't come out today and do it, then it's all about who we're drafting in the draft and who I want.
Yeah, definitely.
A D tackle. I'll be researching D tackles He's talking about his house.
But this would be the best moment for A-Rod if this deal has been done to come out now because of all the eyes, of all the people watching, of all in Pittsburgh. You can win Pittsburgh over.
Swish
come
says
out, play Renegade.
He said nothing's going to happen.
It could be right.
Yeah. I mean, you got about 18 or 19,000 people there, and then everybody watching.
What better way to win Pittsburgh over? Fans like me that don't think it's a good thing. To play Renegade and come out and get everyone pumped up for the season. I'd be like, yeah, let's go. What better way?
It could be the biggest thing.
So far, this has been
it could be the biggest letdown.
It's big hype. He's talking about where people are from. North Hills, South Hills. He's from the East Hills. Plum.
They're not sitting either. They're standing. They are not sitting down.
No.
There's a lot of people there, man. I'm impressed. Which I knew that was going to happen anyway.
So wait a minute. So people are watching us watch Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
and the inside Pat McAfee, they're watching Pat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like 6 degrees of separation.
That's so crazy. It feels like the draft, draft
Mike,
day.
I told you, YouTube.
Standing room only.
Yeah, they're standing the whole time. Like I'd have to sit down after a while though. I'm old. I can't stand like I used to.
But you've been in wrestling, right? How and also Shane doing the mic stuff. Is it nerve-wracking getting in front of like a lot of people like that, or do you just go into go mode?
Well, it all depends, especially if you're cutting a promo. I mean, Shane has a little bit different because he's trying to get the wrestlers right and making sure he's doing it on cue. It's not easy. And Shane does a great job, and it's very hard because you got to have the cues of the music. You got to make sure you enunciate enough so that people can hear you. I mean, when you're doing a promo, for me, it's never been scripted. So I would just cut a promos, make sure I wouldn't swear because it was family-friendly organizations that back then, but. Sometimes it flubbed up, sometimes I botched
Yeah, but you're holding the attention of all the audience and a bit like a comedian, right? Like Pat McAfee, he's born for this kind of role.
Yeah, well, you got people, you have to perform when you have people paying to see you. Back in the day when people used to pay to see me wrestle, I wanted to put out the best possible performance I possibly could. Like right now, I could never wrestle and take people's money because they're not getting the best. Yeah, but when 4 years old, but
when you were wrestling, right, were you focused on the crowd or more just focus on your craft, like just to wrestle?
Both.
Okay.
Because if you go through that curtain and you don't get a reaction, you're screwed. Whether you're a bad guy or a good guy, you want some kind of reaction. And if you're not getting any reaction,
so you got to feed off that, right?
Yeah, and it does pump you up. So sometimes it's like hearing the people cheering and stuff. It is exhilarating, and it's like it pumps you up. So
it's fun to get that negative feedback or feedback, no matter what it is. You start feeling that adrenaline.
Both sides. I played a good guy in my hometown, and then I'd go out to Cleveland in a Steeler jersey, and I'd have little girls hitting on me, and it was the greatest thing in the world. So, God, is that when he got arrested?
Yeah, but he talked about that today on the Big Ben podcast too.
Get arrested for? I can't remember. Mark
drinking, I think.
Probably drinking.
Underage.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was drinking.
And after they put up more tickets. You know what I mean? After they put up more tickets, and they got it close to the stage because sometimes by the stage that's all black. They tarping that black for cameras and stuff, so they're doing different stuff to add more. They added more seats.
Hey, let's go to the chat and hit up
some people
Justin. Like Justin that are new. Justin, I haven't seen you on here, but thanks for popping in. Afton, as usual, Mike P.
You just let us know, Shane, if we hit 350, because we'll do a spin the wheel, get a hat deal. We're 5 away, people. So if you haven't subscribed, if you do, everybody that's in the chat, Shane will go through it. We'll put on a spin the wheel.
Show the hat.
You get a nice hat over here in my lovely computer desk where I got all my craziness. I'll get it out of the plastic so you can see.
All right, I'll be right back, fellas. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Oh, okay.
Right back.
Is it a sarsaparilla?
I'm checking right now.
These hats are $25 made by S&S Screen Printing in Indiana, Pennsylvania. And we do giveaways when we get to a certain subscribers limit. We give away and we ship them out to you. We pay for the shipping.
We're 5 away, guys. 5 away.
We're 5 away. This could be the show. The Pat Mcafee watch along could get us to 350, and then we're 150 away of doing this naturally. And then Shane's gonna give giveaways when we get to what's going on?
Now, just singing
West Virginia. Thank you so much. I can't hear nothing because I'm talking.
They're singing "Country Roads, Take Me Home."
Well, that's you're a West Virginia. When's your West Virginia show coming on?
I'm waiting for a co-host, but I bought my season tickets.
Oh, nice.
They were about the same price as they were 20 years ago. It's just my seats have moved over a little bit.
Oh, okay. You might got a cooler or something. Yeah, I can't help you. I mean, I'll share it. I'll share the shit out of your show, but I don't know much about West Virginia football. You know, there's a lot of people there. And it's probably just going to be him talking and having everybody walk around. Are they singing? There's a lot of West Virginia people there.
They're going, what?
I'll have to watch this. See, I just want to, I got to be the host, so I got to pay attention.
No, they're just saying, what?
Well, that beer right there in that guy's hand was probably $17.50.
Now, when you go to PPG, this is why I don't want to go to the Pens game on Sunday, because we went to the NCAA tournament, and I had 4 tickets for 2 days for like 8 games. Okay, and I'll check it out.
Uh-huh.
We were only into the second game, and I had taken out $250. I'd spent all that.
Did you see what Steele said? Hey, Steele, how you doing?
Steele.
Well, he's a Pitt fan, so you guys can banter back and forth. Yeah, he's a big guy.
They haven't done anything since Tony Dorsett. They haven't.
Tony's birthday was the other day.
They haven't won a New Year's anything post New Year's in quite a while.
No, they didn't. Well, when Kenny Pickett didn't they win the ACC?
That ACC sucked. That ACC's neutered.
Okay.
They didn't win their. They got to win their bowl games, man. What's their bowl record?
I do like Pitt and Penn State, but I don't know much. Oh, I know him. That's Pittsburgh Troy in the audience. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a mascot. Pittsburgh Troy.
He's in the audience?
He was in the audience right now, just waving.
Yeah, I've spoken to him a few times on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw him at training camp.
Yeah, he was on our show.
No, that was.
Oh, he had him on the show?
Pittsburgh Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I spoke to him too, as well.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Jesus was on the show. Well, how long he's been what? 15 minutes introducing here, so it's like a TED Talk right now.
Yeah, it's like a TED Talk.
He's gonna make everyone buy like what's that Bitcoin stuff or whatever.
Well,
pyramid scheme.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm hoping.
I wish I knew how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing with it.
Buy it. All you gotta do is just go to.
Yeah, but it's like millions of dollars.
No, it's not millions. You just gotta buy the stuff that could transvert and then whatever. I mean, a Bitcoin is like 90,000 or 100, but there's other stuff.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but my job offered early retirement, and you got to let them know by Friday.
Are you going to do it?
4 months away from being able to retire early.
Is that his wife in the hat?
Yeah, that was her. Samantha.
Okay. So are you going to retire?
What are you going to do, Shane? Full-time podcast.
You're going to be a West Virginia podcaster.
That's what I was gonna say.
Steelers on the side.
Yeah, be a little.
Hey, if I could do this full time, I would retire right now from the state. I would. I mean, if we could do this and whatever, and you know what though, and this is crazy as it sounds, the three of us, like, there's people on TikTok making millions of dollars selling stupid shit.
There's a girl with green hair that dances, and I must watch 2 videos a day.
And she probably makes $1 million.
She's a German girl. She just does these dances, and I'm like, okay.
Well, we're just waiting, ladies and gentlemen, for the obvious, if it happens or if it doesn't happen. Tonight on the Steeler Dynasty Show, we have a special guest, Mark from Steelers Nation Australia, the whole way from Australia. He's streaming on his channel. You guys can check him out if you haven't subscribed to him. He's got close to 3,500 people you have now or more?
Yeah, something like that, 3,800 or whatever.
We're like the lug nut off a tire on our podcast. He's the whole car. We're just a little lug nut that holds a little lug nut that holds a 5 lug nut tire. That's it.
So he just talked about Rodgers then. I think something about Rodgers kicked off.
Here we go.
Are you in front of me? I was like, is it live for you too? Okay. Oh.
It got really loud. Rodgers kicked off the flagship. Does it start now?
If he brings him out now, they'll lose their minds. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you, mate.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It is.
I wish I had more time. I don't know. I got to work like today, tomorrow, then going. But I'm playing pickleball over the weekend, so I can't do anything.
Yeah, you said that's what you said.
Yeah.
But I'm glad.
Busy man.
It's always the three of us always have fun no matter what we do. So I mean, it is what it is. Zip line.
Oh, A-Rod's got to come out with a fucking Terry Bradshaw jersey on.
Ooh. Swish said he just swishes tore his ACL.
Could be a possibility. You never know.
Well, he could trip. It's black. It's a black runway. I mean, this is 20 minutes. I don't know how long this show is.
So why would Pat bring up Rodgers now? That's my question.
Because he's part of a show to begin with.
But he told Big Ben he wasn't coming on the show.
But also, too, in wrestling, they always swerve you. They're never going to tell you the truth.
Bunch of liars.
The way Shane's looking right now, Aaron Rodgers already came out. Because when Shane has that look, because
where the fuck does Shane know? What does he know?
Shane's like 30 seconds ahead of me, probably. Like
how? It's live on YouTube.
Parties. He already knows the Steelers scored a touchdown before I do.
It's down the road. Don't give me that shit.
We should have paid Shane to go there to be inside the stadium.
Well, what we should have did is I could have ran up on stage, get tackled, and then I would have had a Steelers Dynasty shirt on or something, and get tackled, and then we would have got 500 subscribers easy. You're gonna be like, "Who's that fat Italian guy who ran up on the stage?" I mean, because he looks like he's just like coming out of the gym.
Hey, Ron, coming.
It's coming. There is nobody sitting either. They're listening to his every word, which I can't hear now because I'm doing a podcast, but
I can hear bits of it. Something about CNN.
Well, I don't know who else he's bringing. He's got to bring. There's not very many empty seats. Is he going to talk about the situation where he said something about that girl that's hooking up with the? Maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, that situation.
Someone just said that he's not there in the building. Nick Farabas is Pat Mcafee. He's not here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Tony Robbins. It does feel like that. Yeah, I'll turn it down a bit.
Fat guys. tall fat guys are hard to find. You're absolutely right, Swish. That's funny. I mean, right now, he's been 20 minutes talking, which it's okay.
He's building up.
He's entertaining.
It's his show. But that's what I'm saying. What's going to happen next? Like, does someone else come out? I don't know the flow of the show.
Do you bring Paul Skeens out with his girlfriend?
He's going to give his monologue, I think, and then he's going to have the antics and stuff at the end.
Oh, this is like late night. This is like Johnny Carson. Brett Favre? Why has he got Favre?
Is he going to talk for an hour and a half?
He's talking about telling off ESPN and Brett Favre. Come here, April.
Well, he doesn't like to be censored, and you know what? I like it when he's allowed to talk the way he can talk and do whatever he can do. I hate censorship. He's not like he's
but didn't he join the ESPN? Didn't he sign a massive deal or something?
He gets some ratings. I don't even watch ESPN. because I think some of their announcers are just ridiculous. And I watch his stuff on YouTube. I don't go to ESPN because I think on YouTube he can be a little bit more himself, I think.
I used
But
to
he
watch
doesn't
ESPN
care.
when I was younger. It was good.
Yeah, I used to like Chris Berman and Sunday nights.
I walked past that guy in Houston. What?
He's big. He is
Yeah, I walked
big.
past the guy. What?
He's like 6'5". I didn't know TV doesn't do him justice. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, still, I don't like ESPN either.
ESPN used to be good when they talked about football, the actual X's and O's.
Yeah,
not the
When they get
drama.
into-
They went to drama.
Well, I think they try to get political. I want to hear stats and scores and plays.
Yeah, there used to be there used to be
Don't
good football talk of actual teams, this guy versus that guy.
Yeah, don't give me your political stuff. I just want to watch football.
Yeah, Roberta, it's kind of like preachy, like
Yeah, I can't hear nothing. So I'm only doing this for seeing one thing, and I'm glad everybody's hanging out with us and stuff. Well, Disney's done a lot of stuff, Swish, that I don't like. The only thing that they done right is they made Darth Vader crush fucking spaceships out of the sky. Other than that, they haven't done anything right. Well, except for the latest episode of Daredevil, which was pretty good. That show is pretty good. And they're letting it get violent, so that's good too. But
I've got Disney so I can watch some UFL and also The Simpsons. That's what I've got it for.
The Simpsons. I watch Marvel and Star Wars. And
Pat is still talking. We should have a timer. We should have over under.
He's going on for 23 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's why I like it. We've got to separate. Like, football should just be football. That's what we want to.
Stats,
just hitting people in the head.
Talking shit. Like if you're another team talking other shit about, if the Steelers are talking shit about beating the Cleveland Browns in Cincinnati, I want to hear that stuff. You know what I mean? Hear the the rivalries and highlights and standings and interviews like before the games. That's what I want to hear.
I agree with what Roberta said. Not the worldwide leader. Not anymore.
Yeah, they're propaganda.
So who would be then? Fox?
Probably YouTube. There's different shows.
Us? I don't know. Are we the worldwide? Are we the worldwide leaders? Oh, that's a West Virginia Pat Mcafee jersey there.
I'm not even sure if you need a worldwide leader in sports.
Not anymore.
You kind of choose your own direction of like how YouTube is now. We've got 17 people in the chat for our shows. So jumping in. So you choose your own entertainment.
When we were kids, like with me and Shane, and I know Steele can comment if he's still on. When we were kids, like you could watch like big matchups of baseball on a Saturday afternoon. Like that was big on NBC or CBS, and it was wide world of sports, and they had boxing. They had big matchups on Saturdays, and then Sundays was football, and then and back when I was a kid, you didn't watch Sunday night football. It was like maybe just during the day, and then that was it. And then Monday night football, that was your prime time,
That's why I like it. Like when I go to America, it's always, if it's a random Thursday night, you'll see some hockey being played or some basketball game, and you're in the bar. At least you can watch something. That's what I like about it.
And that's why if you cut your cable cord in America, that's where they get you, because everybody likes sports, and then that's where they got you.
Like
if you got a good remote like I got, you can get some good stuff.
Any college stuff.
Oh,
but if you're a fan of bowling, you can watch.
Well, thanks, Steele. Steele just gave podcasters a plug. Yeah, Steele. Yeah, we're the leaders of the sports.
Well, we know our team, right? We know what we talk about our team pretty much 99% of the time. ESPN talks about, so they make up names for players. They don't know who's there.
If it's ESPN, they don't even talk about the Steelers. The Steelers get maybe one topic every 3 months, and the only topics they're getting now is because we don't have a quarterback, and it's Aaron Rodgers, all this quarterback talk. Other than that, even when we were in the playoffs, we never got any respect. I've heard that show a couple times.
Yeah, they screwed that up.
Yeah. Other than that, I rather just listen to podcasters. I listen to Mark's show and DB's show, the podcasting for Steelers stuff.
Well, there's heaps out there now too. So like you almost got to, pick your theme, and then you can't. It's probably very tough to watch 5 in a day.
Yeah.
So you got to pick what you can.
Well, I watched yours today, while I was, getting paid for it. So that was cool. And I'll watch a little bit of Shane's when Shane gets on, but I don't know West Virginia football much.
Well, we will in a minute when Shane retires in 4 months. He'll make his new show.
Yeah.
Every day.
I'll be the guy getting him his coffee.
Shane just might move to the Bahamas and see what a different backdrop in the, out there.
Well, thank you, Justin. He's like, F this, F that, F this. But
that's, you know what, though? That shows you that the fans are pretty frustrated in this whole drama stuff.
Yep, I am.
It's just over just so much, over simulation.
Well, like we said on the show last night, this quarterback stuff has never been done before. This is never. Usually, the Steelers have a quarterback going in camp. Right now, it wouldn't even be Mason. It would have been somebody that already been implemented into the Steelers organization in the offense. I think they fumbled the ball with Justin Fields, and they weren't paying him that money, but they're going to sit and pay Aaron if it goes down that way. And Russell, if Russell would have beat the Ravens and won a playoff game, we wouldn't even be talking about this because they had to just sign Russell for the year. I believe that.
Now he's a New York Jet.
Yeah.
Giant.
And he's going to get he's going to be the media, and they're just going to eat him alive. But I could be proven wrong, though. But you got to see, he's got to play Philadelphia twice a year. He couldn't score nothing with Philly when we played him. You know what I mean? Couldn't even get on the field.
Well, the New York Giants in that division aren't really probably the weakest one out of all of them. Maybe even Cowboys. Cowboys are on a down.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be a Cowboys fan. I wouldn't want to be a Giants fan. But I would, if you're a Washington or an Eagles fan, you're up. Washington's going to be a very good team.
They're a fun side. That game last year with the Steelers vs Commanders, we won the last one.
Look at
this.
Really good. Hey, Steelers out west.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. All of them getting traded.
Oh.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
And the grounds crew. That'll be added.
So what's McAfee doing now?
I don't know what he's doing. He's been talking for 29 minutes. Maybe 25 minutes because the guy did.
Is there a point though you can talk too long and you lose
the crowd
momentum? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
Now he's singing Sweet Caroline.
But he's got him in the palm. He has all the fans in the palm of his hand, but he's got to give us something else.
You need to change it up. Change the wardrobe, mate. Move something. I mean,
if I paid $900 to hear him preach, I'd be going over the rail probably and be in trouble. Because they're pretty close to him.
Bring someone out. Bring someone.
Do something. Is he singing or? Yeah, somebody.
Renegade. They're playing Renegade.
No way.
Are they?
Yeah, Renegade.
Okay, well.
Here comes.
He comes out now.
So WWE. It's a promo to start a Monday Night Raw show, Gene.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll's coming?
Jelly Roll's singing it.
He's singing Renegade?
I think Jelly Roll's singing it.
I can't hear nothing. Well, there he is.
Where's he from? Is he it's a WWE.
Tennessee, I think. He lost a little bit of weight.
Jelly Roll, I told you, Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, he lost a little bit of weight.
It's even got the graphics like WWE down the bottom.
Yeah. This is a WWE production, probably. Memphis,
Jelly
Tennessee.
Jelly Roll like asking for toilet paper.
He's got a pirate hat on.
Man, I want to thank you for giving me this TP.
But he lost. Look at the weight he lost. He lost a lot of weight. Hey. And then he was on a WWE pay-per-view where he chokeslammed somebody. So plus he's entertaining. Boy, look at that pirate hat. That's the old 1970s. Oh, hey.
So who else do you think is coming out? Whatever.
You think Rodgers is washed and ruined the Jets?
I think so. I think he's a bit washed.
If he signs, we don't know yet. I don't know. Redemption. You got to love a good redemption story. Look at Cobra Kai.
You think like Pittsburgh dad comes out or something like that?
I don't know why.
Chris, I don't know. He's a West Virginia grad.
Yeah.
And what about like Mark Caboli?
Down south on his vacation. Whoa, who's the dancer? Oh, I missed that.
Hello.
Hello. Well, his wife is an ex-stripper. His wife does her own. She got a podcast. Is he going to announce somebody because he got a pirate hat on? Like, he's singing.
First 5 right answers, # will win $5,000. I wouldn't even know.
Oh, he's giving away money too.
Yeah, that's via the Twitter.
Oh.
Why is this?
But that's already done.
What award did Jelly Roll win at 2000 CM? Go, Shane. Do you know it?
What?
OnlyFans. There's a lot of women make a lot of money on OnlyFans, which is crazy. I don't know none of that.
See, but the guys in the stadium, they can't answer that question because they don't have their phones.
Well, they probably have the internet. There's so many people, so they don't know that's on. They don't know unless it's the screen above.
New artist of the year.
Well, did you exit Shane? You got it?
Yeah, I don't know how to text this shit. I don't have access.
It's by the time we already read the question, there's only the first 5 answers, so it's already done.
It's like Jeopardy.
It's over.
This is like Saturday Night Live Jeopardy, trying to, Alex Trebek. I'm not getting the answer. I can't win shit. The only thing I do is wake up in the morning, and the only thing I want is my wife. Other than that, I can't win nothing. Oh, Johnson. That's funny. If he did, he did.
Imagine if he came out to
a Minnesota Vikings jersey.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, the Vikings might play in Dublin against the Steelers.
I heard that too, yeah.
Because the Packers won't. They said the Packers will not do that if they have Rodgers.
Yeah, right. I just want to find out soon because I need to book flights. Like
the last time that the Minnesota Vikings played overseas against Steelers, they kicked our ass.
It was in London, right? 2000 and was it like 14 or something?
We were 0-3 in September. Not good.
Am I still here? Because my laptop, I can't come back to it.
I see you.
All right, good.
Yeah, you're good. Maybe
my mouse is frozen.
Still said
Donnie Irish would be on next. Pat Mcafee says that Aaron Rodgers is not on the docket for Wednesday night, but you never know. He might be lying.
He's lying. He's fucking lying. They're not going to tell you. This is like somebody coming out at the end of the main event, But if it doesn't happen, it's all Steelers draft picks on who the Steelers are drafting. I'm not gonna dwell upon it anymore. I'll have to change up my footage or whatever we'll do because you have everybody waiting and it's just an asinine move that you're putting everybody, waiting and waiting and waiting.
He still might come out and retire though. You don't know what's going to happen.
No.
Well, Shedeur Sanders is getting a lot more juice in the press, and I don't know.
Yeah, I see that. I was reading articles all day.
Hey, Carth.
2 years. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's why Kirk Cousins, in some articles said that he could be a viable because his Achilles would be better. But
party on, Carth.
But also too, he
party on.
he was at what was I thinking? He played under Arthur Smith. Kirk Cousins did, I think. Yeah, didn't he? Oh, yeah, that's funny. He comes down as Sting and beats up the NWO in the middle.
Eric is right. Eric is so right. I'm worried about that.
What's still say? Oh, I don't see why he is whatever because I've heard where he could be an athlete, but then you're going to get all the extra stuff that we don't need in a Steeler organization. I mean, he's not Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart was a great quarterback. I just think that he was.
Do you think though he'd actually fall that? I don't think he'd actually fall that far. I think someone's getting him.
The Saints are probably.
I heard the Saints. I heard the Browns. I heard a few other teams here and there. I don't think he'd fall that far to 21.
I've been very, 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 very wanting a nose tackle like no other.
I want Jackson Dart or.
He's still going. Joe Roll's still going.
He's a great entertainer. Still said that's the only true number one pick. Oh, Ward, he'll be gone.
Ward,
I think Titans said they're taking him right. It's happening in the first round.
But Eric, last year, Ward wouldn't have been a number one pick. He would have been.
Well, that guy the Titans did that. What was his name? Was it Malik Willis or something? Is that the one that Tomlin took out for wings and they were
wings with
Kenny Pickett?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Carth, that's great observation.
Hey, I agree. I don't want him. I have no desire.
You don't want him.
I don't think he falls that far, to be honest.
And if he did, I hope we don't get him because you're just trying to have a project. And why would you need a project? Because he's not gonna be in anytime unless Mason gets hurt, and then he's still probably going to be a turnover machine.
Pat McAfee has 77,000 people watching. 77,000.
Three of us right here.
That's a lot.
That's a good YouTube algorithm.
He's 2 million or something.
7,000 are due to us having this show.
Ward would be a 5 to 6 quarterback in next year's draft. Yeah, because I think next year's draft steal, I think the quarterback class is a little better. But I know Burns says we need the Steelers shit to bed to get Manning, but I don't see the Steelers doing that. And unless they use some kind of trade up in a draft.
It is like the Rumble, like who's next? Who's coming next? Who's next?
Well, that guy, he's a drummer.
What's happening on the Pat Mac show?
Does he come back out now?
He's
or does someone else come in?
He's like a host.
He's look, Donald Trump's playing the drums.
Well, Trump's doing a lot of stuff the last couple of days.
Busy guy.
Yeah, he is. Well, people are just crazy, man. People are just crazy. A lot of hate in the world, man. A lot of hate.
That's why TJ Watt put the peace sign up. You guys are reading it wrong.
Yeah.
He's like,
hey, there he is. What's he drinking? I'll give it up for Jelly Roll. He lost some weight. Being a big guy, it's hard to lose weight. I mean, he don't even have his boots laced up.
Uh-oh.
That's funny. I'll
good.
take that. That would be funny. I still don't want a quarterback, though.
Would be
Have the Steelers ever had a number one pick?
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw, 1971.
He was number one?
Yes.
Wow.
That's the only number one pick, and I was born that year. That's it.
Terry Bradshaw.
I saw an article where they talked about how they drafted Antonio Brown in the 6th round. And when is his podcast?
Says here, first overall 3 times. Bill Dudley, Gary Glick, and Terry Bradshaw. The 1970 was the last time they had a...
70. I wasn't even born yet.
Bill Dudley back in the day, 1942. That's ages ago.
Dudley, man. They didn't even have a face mask. He was their premium running back in the day. What is it, LeBron James when he did a basketball move? We don't need to see him. Or is he still singing? This is a watch-along like no other. We're good that the three of us has experience doing watch-alongs. This is getting ready for the draft. This is getting ready for the draft. This is pre-draft. Because we don't know who's coming out. We don't know who's picking. We don't know nothing. There he comes. He's back out.
Bring up Wilson's comment. Come on to Wilson. When's his podcast? Is that whose podcast? Is that
whose podcast? Yours?
No, not mine. Tomorrow. Are you talking about Pat Max? It's today. It's right now.
Yeah, this is his podcast right now, and then tomorrow we'll have a show back to his regular scheduled time.
We're just waiting to see A-Rod walk out with his Steelers jersey on.
This is actually a Steeler podcast, and we extended it because we go at 9:00 every Wednesday, me and Shane, and then the three of us, Mark from Steelers Nation Australia, we do Tuesdays at 7, where 2 podcasts on 2 different times and 2 different planes of existence actually interact.
It's a good call. Worse than the Browns. That's true. Wilson, the podcast is Pat McAfee's on right now, live with over 85,000 people watching or whatever it is. We're just watching to find out if A-Rod walks out with a terrible towel.
That's it.
That's the only reason why we're here.
That's the only reason why we're doing this. We'd have done our 9:00 show. We'd have been 12 minutes into it.
Oh, yeah. We did our show already for Sports Bible when we started at 8:00 because we talked about TJ Watt. So I'll cut that, and then that's going to Sports Bible to actually give us our show, because we are on a website which does all wrestling, all sports in the Pittsburgh media. SportsBible.com right there. Boom. So let's just sum it up so far, because I think Gene just said it's terrible. Right now, what we have seen is Pat McAfee talk for 24 minutes, then have a concert happening right now. Yep. And it's not like, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it would have been like a podcast setting, and then they were just talking around stuff. I thought it was going to be sports people coming out. And
I think Jelly Roll's more entertaining than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I mean, he does do concerts. I think he's put off the list, Karth, because that's your surprise. You know what I mean? This is a WWE event with, ESPN or whatever and his podcast partners. So you're going to have a spoiler. Someone's running in. The run-in is going to be Aaron Rodgers. But then what happens is Aaron Rodgers run in. Somebody hits Aaron Rodgers with the back of the chair.
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph. And he throws him into the crowd.
Boo. Yeah, dude. We want something like that. We want someone from the top rope. Yeah. So, Bubba, you got 10 people on your podcast. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to your podcast, Steeler Dynasty podcast, because you're on 345.
I got to see if we got 350. We might. We get 350.
Yeah, you need 350.
Well, I have 20 people watching.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, guys. There's 10 on mine, 10 on yours.
Oh.
All right. What's next?
How many songs did he get out?
No, we're still guys.
We need 5 away, people.
Rodgers.
We're 5 away.
Roberta, I think Aaron will be a hot topic next year if we could get him to sign.
It's past his bedtime. It's been very quiet. Burns is I don't know where he's at. Yeah.
So we've seen Joey Roll. We've seen McAfee. Who's next?
That's right, Carl. Aaron.
We're 45 minutes into this.
Coming on tonight, I hope.
How long is this show? 3 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I gotta go to work in like
I know you do,
an hour. So
I'll
hang around for 40. I'll hang around for top of the hour, then I'm out.
Okay. I mean, I'm in it to win it now. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I'll watch.
He's got us hooked.
I know, because I don't understand why they're not like just bringing guests out like right after another.
So I'm saying the format of the show, I don't know what it is.
Like he's entertaining. I mean, people are clapping. I mean, it helps that people are.
So, Bubba, if you were there, would you be bored? We'd be like, oh,
I'd be bored as shit. I'd be getting drunk. I'd be loaded. I mean, look at everybody with their phones.
Well, we did slam a few brewskis down in that pub that night.
Oh,
when you saw your cousin. Well, that was insane.
I didn't know he walked through the door, and there he was. I ain't seen him in 20 years. And then you see him at a bar. First time I've been in Pittsburgh, and yeah, it's crazy.
That would have been wild if we won that game, Steelers vs. Ravens. That would have been the best night.
Well, we were partying up. Partying if they won the game. That's
would have been even better. Would have been even better.
I wouldn't have made it home. I mean, like.
All right, Joey's going, I think. So next person, bring him out.
Who's coming out next, guys?
The Rock. Ben Roethlisberger. There's my two guests.
No, I don't want Ben up there. I don't want.
You think Big
I'm
Ben's going to be,
yeah.
that, like I said, that entertaining out on the stage?
No,
Probably
he
not.
won't be. Or I'll give one more. Paul Skeens, the Pirate pitcher.
Mm.
He's the Kenny Powers. And his girlfriend is smoking hot.
Smoking.
And he knows it.
All right, so hang on.
And the Pirates won't sign him, and he'll be in L.A. or he'll be in New York in about 2 more years. Uh-oh, he's gone. Now what are they doing?
Something's happening. Is that the Undertaker?
Somebody coming? The Undertaker could show up. I mean, they're going to have people coming through their equipment here, and I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I don't know what's coming out now.
It's the Undertaker.
I think it's Taker.
It's Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it's AJ Hawk. Is this like
Oh, they're going to give away money
oh, is he hitting a button?
for one person in the audience.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Maybe we should have went.
Dude, imagine that.
Oh, my God. Look at this. This is a game show. It's like press your
he
luck.
Did you boys know that before every Saturday college football, he lets the kid kick a field goal for like
Oh,
250
yeah. And then he gives him a second try. Holy shit.
So how does he choose a person to win?
They probably have the seat ticket. If it's like winning hot dogs, like the Steelers back in the 80s when Gary Anderson kicked the field goal. Everybody in section 102 got a hot dog.
Like the
You know
whammy.
what I mean?
Like the whammy. Big bucks, no whammies.
Holy shit.
Stop.
$100,000.
I'd be happy with any of that. Oh my God.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, get
Oh,
the rundown for the show.
I'd
yeah,
be
I think
drunk
the
for
intern's good,
days.
but the intern's sleeping.
I'd be drunk for days. I'd call off tomorrow, that's for sure.
Uh-oh, what's going to happen?
$100,000. Holy shit.
So how's he choose someone to do it?
Maybe he's giving it to people in a row or something. I don't know. Wow. You guys will have to tell me. Is he choosing somebody?
I think so.
Are they just looking around and picking somebody out of the fucking audience?
He's going to pick someone from Lower Barrel. Maybe from Plumville.
He's going to pick somebody from Creekside, Pennsylvania.
Or Newcastle.
I don't know what he's saying. But we're almost at
Imagine that. Imagine going to a show and winning $100,000.
I'd have a coronary. Well, that's the chance you take when you go to a Steeler game. If you get the 50-50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like by the time you get to your seat, the one time me and Tammy went to a game, it was $10,000 when we came in, we bought a ticket. By the time we got to our seat, it was $120,000. It's crazy. Somebody won it too. We're almost at an hour and we had one guest. And $100,000 giveaway.
Yeah, they're choosing it randomly, I'm pretty sure.
Where's all his big time celebrities? How long is this?
Oh, Iceberg.
Iceberg's winning?
No. The Penguins mascot Iceberg came out. I think I'm in front of you by a bit. Bubba, try and refresh your stream. Go to live.
Oh, I'm like a second behind you.
Yeah.
That's okay. He's pointing at a pirate hat. That's not a penguin hat, Jelly Roll. I know I'm a little bit late.
What the fucking hell is going on with this show?
This is like the Muppet Show on acid. Now it's what the fuck is it?
Oh, he's got upper, lower suites, lodges. He's got different sections to win.
Oh.
So they're going to share it. That's pretty cool.
Well,
it's
still,
like
even if you-
Plinko from Price is
even
Right.
if you won $2,000, if you showed up, even $500 right now,
Like Plinko.
I'd be doing backflips.
Oh, so it's
Not
going to
really.
choose the random section, then probably choose like a random seat. See, now it's interesting. Now it's fun.
But it's
like
like
goddamn
it's
Bob
like
Barker.
Price is Right here.
Yeah.
Jerry, watch out. Pat Mac.
But we're into an hour and we got Jelly Roll and Blinko.
All right. Is he going to use a puck for it?
That's a big puck.
I reckon he will. How did they get up there so quick?
There's steps, or unless they were on wires. I think Jelly Roll's just having a hell of a time up there. He must be the co-host. Gene said it's a production for sure. You're getting everything. You're getting the concert. You're getting
Here we go. Here we go.
co-host. We're on the edge of our seat
To
here.
start the night off, it's already like an hour in.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Blinkos there. Jelly Roll's gonna do it.
Oh, it's going left. Upper.
It's gonna go upper. 3-1 odds.
So now do they choose like a random person, or are they choosing like? Oh, Jenna wants me to show the game. Sorry, mate.
Upper. Let's go. Derpy's into it. He's getting excited as I am.
Do they all get money?
It's going towards his tweets.
I don't know.
Upper. We got it. Yeah.
Oh, now the numbers. Oh, now the section. See? Oh, fucking see the numbers down the bottom.
Oh,
man, it's got me hooked.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep.
All the numbers.
I'm like, it's like a Steelers watch party. I'm gonna fucking zone out and
Just-
go back in.
Nah, just click live. You're probably like two seconds late. Oh, he went to the right that time. Oh, you'd be fuming if you're on the edge. He went to the right. 205.
I'm like 10 seconds. I'm like 3 seconds behind.
Holy shit.
So the whole section, they divide that up.
No,
They divide
I
that-
think it's gonna be one seat.
I
That's
think they
crazy.
divide. You think they divide that up and give them all?
No,
money?
I think he's gonna find one
No,
seat.
He's going to one person. 205. You picked it. Mark, did you say 205?
No, I get no. I'm in front of you guys. You guys have your
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I'm.
No, I didn't pick
down.
it. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. This is your show. I won't say
And then
anything.
this is the section.
Row by
and then
row
they-
by row.
And then they do a seat. Oh my god. You know,
Mick Moneymaker.
it'd be K. It'll be K.
The Mick Moneymaker. I love it.
I think as well on the bottom, it's also random too.
Yeah.
So-
It generates it randomly. Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah. So it's not
Just
1
like
to
the
10
thing
or
we do
whatever.
on the interwebs here for our giveaways.
Now you're in the section that's standing is the section that's gonna
Here it is.
whoever wins.
They've got their 20
Whoever
numbers or
wins.
whatever it is. 20 seats.
This row. It's
Yep.
this row.
Number 8.
Row C.
$100,000. It'd be good if you had a family there for like 4 or 5 people.
You got
They're
better
all
odds.
standing.
Mm.
Wow.
$100,000 on a Pat Mcafee show.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I won't say anything. Good to see you win. This is crazy. McMoneymaker, love it.
That's great. This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's an hour in and we ain't done nothing but play bingo or Clipto or.
You'd be like absolutely so nervous.
There ain't shit happened that I have to show. He says. He's like, it'll be tomorrow. I'll give you the money.
Guess what number it was? Guess what number it was?
It was 20.
No, guess what number?
8.
18.
Oh.
What number is
Wait, that,
Aaron
little
Rodgers
girl,
wear?
that little girl won or he won? Oh, the dad won.
I haven't
Wait,
seen
that
it
guy
yet.
there won? Oh, that's not a little girl. That's
He
his
just
old
won.
lady.
He just won $100,000.
Wow.
But the number was number 8. That's Aaron Rodgers' number. Fixed.
Oh. Is it her or the
That
guy?
guy is fucking like he has no idea what to even say.
Is it the guy or the girl one?
Oh, they're probably together.
Because he's probably like, I'm
It's the
dumping
guy.
you right now.
Yeah, see you, mate.
See you later.
Bye. My seat.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome.
What if you're sitting in the wrong seat?
She's
In the wrong
gone.
ticket.
She's leaving him. She's fucking left him. She's fucking rolling out. That must be who won it, was the girl.
Mm.
It's part of the script.
A lot of
That's
paperwork.
crazy.
A lot of paperwork, huh? No, it's not. Jared Devil's not part of
That
the
was
script.
an
That
hour.
guy
This is an
shit
hour
himself.
from the
He's
the
freaking bouncing. He can
saxophone.
come out of here.
for his TED talk, from Jelly Roll, a little bit of singing,
100
and Price is Right.
Yeah.
No Steeler talk, and this is a Steeler podcast.
Nah, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not a podcast. It's just like a.
What if
Oh,
he
yeah,
fucks
Jane's
the
right.
ticket? Yeah, they're probably going to get divorced.
He
Yeah,
was
and
more
she-
happier than her though.
She
He was
takes
me.
the money off of him and leaves him
Oh,
out to
you-
dry. That would
Be
ooh.
pissed.
Yeah, I bought you that ticket, baby. You got to give me that money.
Imagine winning $100,000 in just one night like that.
No, I'd call off tomorrow. I guarantee it.
Change your life.
I hit change. Yeah. Well, you got to pay. You got to do taxes. So you're
That'd be
paying a little
about.
bit of
It'd be
taxes.
about 60.
I don't care.
What the government takes $40,000?
Oh yeah, the government's going to take it. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until our president changes stuff up, you don't have to pay taxes.
I got a bonus one time in the army, and it was $60,000, and I got 35.
Yeah. They're
You
going to
got to,
take
when you win something in game shows, you got to take money off.
you got to pay for. You got to make sure you have the money to pay for the taxes and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Okay, who's next? Is somebody coming out? Because
That was pretty cool.
yeah, he's got. I mean, it's
Come on,
9:30.
Pat Mac.
He's
9:30.
he's got an hour. I mean, Pat's got a little sweat on his brow there.
He's got 86,000 watching.
We have 18 on both parties.
It's pretty good
Yeah, on a Wednesday, we're waiting
for
a
someone.
Steelers
For someone
podcast.
watching us watch someone else is pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, Carth. I
you're
heard
right.
that
You're right.
too.
You're right. They got to pay the tax.
I would definitely pay the tax on a car just because. Just take a loan out and pay the tax. You know what I mean? Take a loan out and pay the tax. For
Yeah,
the
but
car.
some of those cars were crappy on Price is Right.
Yeah, that's why they advertise a lot of those cars.
Is Price is Right still on? Is it still
I
on?
watch
with
it every
Drew
day.
Carey?
When
Okay.
I usually get a cup of coffee and eat lunch. And watch
See, you're right, Gene. This is a story woven in WWE. Telling you,
Me neither, Carth. I wouldn't either.
I'm not. I couldn't even get in a Kia, Garth. I could not. But I used to have a tracker.
For the price of a Kia, you can get some good. Once in a while, they'll have Dream Car Week, and then Friday's the payday week where you just win money.
I had to move my mouth to make sure you're going. I'm a dude
Yeah.
watching dudes watch some other dudes.
That's like from.
Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Oz the who? What?
I'm behind. Let me.
The Mentalist?
The Mentalist.
Never
What
heard of him in my
God's
life.
name? I
Next.
what? Are they gonna do Carney things? Is he gonna
Never heard of it.
have a girl cut in half or something?
He's a
Oz the
magician.
Mentalist. Oh,
Like a
my
magician.
God. Oh my God! It's like Chris Angel.
It's like the gay Chris Angel.
Maybe he was right. Maybe there is no Rodgers. It's all over.
Well, maybe he'll make Rodgers appear
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool.
right out of a box. The
Yeah,
girl
yeah,
goes
yeah.
into the box, they turn it around 3 times, and then Aaron Rodgers comes out in the Steelers jersey.
If he came out with a terrible towel, they
Yeah.
would lose their mind. And Mike Tomlin shaking hands with him.
Uh-oh, what are they talking about? Because everybody's just up.
Oh, they showed number 8. They're building it up. It has to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm telling you, look at this guy.
They're building it up.
not Dr. Oz.
If Rogers comes out of a fucking box,
That'd be funny.
Football fan.
Or if they cut a girl in half and they put them together and it's Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
Good God. Like, we're already.
Because Art Rooney did say he wasn't waiting too long, but he wants to.
You said yesterday when we talked, 6 hours is. What are you talking about for 6 hours?
Yeah. Yeah, Shane brought that up. It's like Russell Wilson was there for 8 hours. And then Art Rooney did say that he will wait, but not too much longer.
Right. So what's he doing with his phone?
And why would the camera pan to a number 8 jersey? Here's me being skeptical.
Well, yeah, I wanted to see more guests.
Who's gonna wear number 8 Maddox jersey to this thing?
That was like a brand new jersey too. They watch Godfather or Lord of the Rings.
What's he saying, Shane? Can you hear what he's saying?
He's clearing his browser jersey history. I don't know what they're doing. Something stupid. Cell phones. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Yeah,
cheers,
thanks.
Mike.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
On the TV too.
I should have did closed captions. So what are they doing?
They're doing something with I can do that too.
Are they doing money or something?
Nah, doing something with their phone.
Putting the word upside down and say "go to hell." Remember when you were a little kid?
Nice,
you used to have a calculator.
Well, you do. Was it 80085?
Yeah.
Nah, that's where you get it.
Well, he's got something. 1969.
I think what he's doing now, isn't he just doing basic math on his phone?
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Athens right.
Boobies. Remember that too.
So far, Bubba, we've had a TED talk, concert, Price is Right, and now Magician.
Right. Nothing to do with any type of sports while we did the show in the first place.
I really thought it was going to be
they had a guy before the show started.
I thought they were just going to be sitting around on the podcast just talking topics.
He doesn't even have his crew out there. I thought he's going to have his
so
boys
wrong.
out there.
No, I thought his boys would be out there like on a panel, like
yeah,
same.
Tony.
Oh, it's a good show, Kill Tony.
Yeah,
fun show.
Well, he messed up Monday Night Raw because he was talking about a wrestler who broke his neck, and he just went right in and roasted him. Yeah, Big E did break his neck, and Big E was like, "Hey, look, I mean, somebody." Because the higher ups go through his roast on who he was going to talk about, and they let him talk about it. So I like when they have Shane Gillis there, and the other guy who plays Dr. Phil.
Good.
He's so funny. Shane Gillis as Trump is so funny.
Oh yeah,
it's the funniest thing.
I think Shane Gillis is like funny. Anyway, he was more funnier, and I got all his stuff on Saturday Night Live because it was like he just didn't care.
I'll tell you what, this is boring as shit. Whatever they're doing now.
Yeah, no, they lost some momentum. That's just great momentum.
Come on.
Oh yeah, they're great. And he did Joe Biden.
Yeah, maybe they might come on stage, Roberta.
Nobody. I mean, he said all these surprises. He's probably got a lot of celebrities, but like right now it's 9:35. You know, I mean, are they going to have a big assembly of co-hosts and stars or what? Like, I don't understand it. It's like win, lose, or draw that game. This is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing something with numbers.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Burns.
Burns in the house.
I'm not clicking what he said, but well, hey Burns, maybe you should have went down there and you could have got some money.
Could have won $100,000.
Yeah, Burns. Then he could have made tons of bets for the 2025 season. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have,
They're doing something with their phones, like they're doing like a magic trick with their phones.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying,
obviously
my
it's
stuff's not working.
well, I just want to. And it'll say we just signed Rodgers. Steelers signed Rodgers plus 69, plus 72, plus 88. I don't know.
the hard point is if the fan base doesn't follow, it won't work.
No, I my phone's sitting on my.
He's talking to a lot of people in the audience. Probably better than talking to one person.
He's like an auctioneer. Or you know, it'd be cool right now if they had a ventriloquist with a fucking puppet now.
Terry Fader.
You know what I mean?
Terry Fader come out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Aaron Rodgers.
He's saying that you got to name as many Steelers as you can, past and present. So maybe they're going to come out. We might see Chase Claypool come out.
And that's who's going to come
my
out.
God. Well, he's off the. What's he doing? Where's he going?
He's going to get the TLC match, getting tables, ladders, and chairs.
What the hell? Dolphins.
Is there-
wrong
is there-
fucking. Look at that dude's got the Dolphins. Like, dude, you're in the wrong fucking area, you dumbass.
Is he going to be a plant in there that someone's already in there? Is she a plant?
Sunglasses, man. She's. Who is that?
I don't know. She could be a plant.
She's got sunglasses and it's in a friggin' area. Who had? Oh, this is a good one. Who do you think had more potential?
Someone's
I think
talking.
Bryant. Martavius Bryant. I think he had.
Bryant too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Shane?
I don't know, guys. She's playing it.
I think Bryant.
If she says a certain Steeler in her mind, then he comes out definitely a plant.
Here, I'm
Why don't
gonna
you take her glasses
you
off?
ready? I'm doing my magic trick. You ready?
Anybody could do this. Even Burns could do this.
So he's going to guess the player. Ta-da!
Oh, and she's gonna say it, and then he's already wrote it down.
She can say Ben Roethlisberger because that's the only person she knows.
Is that what she said? Terry Bradshaw.
Ryan Shazier.
Ryan Clark.
Jerome Bettis.
See, how does he guess that?
Ryan Shazier. She said Ryan Shazier.
Plant.
How did she know? She didn't even fucking know who Ryan Shazier is. She's probably Ryan Shazier's cousin.
She's
50.
a plant.
Yeah,
She's a
He
plant.
doesn't even know the jersey number.
the jersey's 50.
She's a plant. This is bullshit. Bullshit.
There is no way. I know who's this guy. Is this Denver or what the?
Nah, that's the
Chicago Bears.
Bobby Boucher or whatever.
The fuck is that? What is going on?
What's
Pat's
that,
like,
Bubba?
this is a bad idea. He's like, this is
This
a terrible
is terrible.
segment.
You got a lady with a cat hat on. Get now.
Look at this dipshit.
Oh, that's a Florida Gator. Is that a Florida Gator?
Nah, isn't it like the Water Boy? The Water Boy, yeah, it's
That
Water Boy.
looks like
Yeah.
a handicap. Don't make fun of him.
I'm
He
not
has
making fun of
sweatband
him.
on.
I just think this is a waste of time. Like, if you have a lot of guests, you probably.
Oh, I don't want to watch. This is dumb.
Yeah, we do. Well, fullbacks. I'm always about a fullback, but
He's now doing the birthday thing, like how old was your birthday, this kind of thing, and get the numbers and blah blah blah. Then something else comes up and
I rather just
party.
see puppets. Come on, like Miss Piggy and Kermit.
I can honestly
Who are
say
those-
that our show right now is more entertaining than
Yeah, but we don't have
Who-
80,000 people watching us. But
who were those two puppets that or the Muppets were just like
no,
they were so
The old
angry all
guy-
the time.
the old
Yeah.
podges up in the.
Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah, so funny.
why? Just get back, get him out of there, and do something else.
People can't do math. in
No, they
Pittsburgh.
can't fucking balance their fucking checkbook. Like,
Blue? 2 + 2 is blue.
almost 2 hours we had Jelly Roll come out. Zit. If I paid $900 to see this, I definitely would. My dago ass would have jumped
gotta
the
be
fucking
on it.
fence.
Sucks so bad.
Yeah, I'd had to. Yeah, this ain't very entertaining.
It's too long of a setup.
It's terrible. I don't know what she's doing.
They had some big number. Now it's timing by 50.
Well, he's trying to do what he's trying to do
Like
is
America's
trying to do
Got
different.
Talent, but you know,
He's
like,
trying to do different stuff. He's trying to do different stuff to make it different, like a variety show. But I mean, they might as well have some dancing girls, and they probably should have a dancing bear and clowns.
He's not legendary.
I don't know who this guy is. If he'd had Chris Angel or Dave, I think David Copperfield's dead. I think I'm not sure.
But he's trying to find a big number for everyone to follow, right?
I'm not listening. He
Too long.
like Shane said, this is just my attention
Oh,
span.
come on. Who cares?
I just want to see I want to see a Steeler come out, and like the guy on the back is taking a break. The camera guy, he's like, man, this is getting ridiculous. David Blaine, that was a magician, wasn't he? Shane, David Blaine.
Yeah, he's the guy that like froze himself and stuff like that.
And Arrow Hernandez. Who the fuck's Arrow Hernandez? You mean Aaron Hernandez? Not Arrow. Holy Christ!
Do a clip of
So
me
he's gonna
falling
punch.
asleep.
I'm trying to figure it out, and it's really weird.
I've lost all train of thought.
Number 8.
Blaine is an illusionist. Thank you, Afton. I don't know. So 20 minutes of doing whatever is nothing.
But if we can't keep up, how can the audience keep up?
Shane Afton says, Shane, you look sleepy. I said to hell with this.
I'm gonna go sleep right here. I'll put my feet
This is
up.
ridiculous.
Sleep.
Is someone getting this money? Is this another money trick, or is that the yards of the Steelers running backs in the last 50 years?
If I spent money and you're making me do math on my
I'd fucking be pissed. I would be so mad.
Oh, he's going to reveal the same number.
Oh yeah, but what does anybody get? Like, why 5? And people are actually doing this. That's the funny part. What is that? Is it what? Oh, so okay.
It says Steelers.
Steelers upside down. Upside down. Well, it only took almost an hour and 45 minutes to mention anything with the Steelers.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. It took
That's
us
boring.
45 minutes to fucking illusionist to do the Steeler numbers upside
That's a
down.
fail. That's a fail.
That's ridiculous.
That's a huge fail. See you,
This
man. Go
guy's
through the
going to
smoke. Boo.
This mentalist guy's going to little kid parties, and that's all he's got. He's
Boo.
dressed up like a clown,
Oh,
and then he disappeared like he
come
should
on.
have disappeared.
He made everyone do
25
math
minutes ago.
and like have a plant in the audience for that.
No. You got
Just
people
to read, just to
drinking-
have a sign of Steelers.
You got people
Boo.
drinking, smoking dope. They can't fucking add us back there.
Jeez. Oh, I've wasted time.
What's this? What's this guy? Is this a bot?
So
Is that a
bad.
bot?
Oh,
Is this a bot?
dude, that's why you on Twitch?
Remove the
Oh yeah, I
space.
am on Twitch. Yeah,
What are you doing on Twitch?
I always throw it on Twitch just to add some stuff up because I figured I'm gonna be a
Hey,
gamer.
anal
sometime.
SC, Davey.
Boo, that was stupid.
Terrible. That was god awful.
Oh my
Worst
god.
magic trick ever.
You know
Shane's
what?
falling
I was
asleep.
bad.
Shane's over, mate. Shane's like, I'm tired now.
I'm gonna be on my deathbed. I'll be like, Pat Mac, I want that 8 minutes
What
back.
the fuck? That's 8.
You owe me
Fine.
8 minutes.
If
You
I
owe me
paid
8
for
minutes,
this, I
Pat
would
Mac.
be so upset. Like
No, that was like 12 minutes.
Oh,
so upset. We were good with the Price is Right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Did you ever see those guys that are bad magicians and they're just so bad they're funny?
Yeah, that wasn't funny though.
That wasn't it.
They go like that.
I don't know if this is. I don't think this is a normal thing.
This is not normal.
Oh, that's killed me.
Yeah, this is terrible. It's killing my mojo here.
He did all that to make a sign read Steelers.
That's all. All you got to do is just take a marker and put it do it quickly.
Jan Devil's on Twitch.
Is he? Oh, hey! Devil, you on
there
my
you go.
channel? I don't even know.
There's a follow. Magic.
Yeah. I got it one time, and I don't know how to do it, so I just keep adding it because I don't know.
Sometimes my arm twitches every now and then.
There's a way. I'm telling you, there's an opportunity, and there's ways to make money off this social media stuff where you can retire. I mean, it's not like I have 38 double Ds, and blonde hair, and could put my legs behind my head.
That's definitely one way.
Yeah. I see these girls are like, oh hi, blah 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 blah.
Fellas, I might have to go. Hey, I'm gonna get ready for work.
You better go.
We might have to go away for work too. Jesus. Now what?
I'll see what's next, and then I'll call it. I'll call it a day.
Please do something besides smacking people with the.
That magician was the worst thing ever.
That was terrible. Don't invite him to your parties. That's for sure.
He made it's like a 6-7 step process to do something to read Steelers. Like
you can read the
boring.
Steelers.
Like
and just, all you
listen
do
to your
is
wife tell you a story, and the point could have been made like 2 minutes in instead of 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, Tammy tells me that because my stories are all long and drawn.
I'm like, I'm tired. Get to the point. Just tell me what happened.
True.
Fill it in.
As soon as you're off, A-Rod will show up.
I know. I'll be pissed.
I like that little birth control sign on his Twitch.
Is that what it is?
I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I think you're my second person on Twitch ever. I don't know why I do it. I can't keep track of all my social media stuff from the podcasts to wrestling. I
just do YouTube. YouTube's where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, black and yellow would kill me for the draft.
Gold gonna come out? I don't know. Something. It's wrestling related here.
They need to bring the energy back up because half the audience was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I can't watch any more of McAfee brag about wrestling. Oh, he loves wrestling.
And live on YouTube right now on the beach in Sydney. Jesus.
Now what is he doing? It's almost 2 hours. And this show's done at 11 o'clock, so I don't know what he's doing. Maybe.
What time is it for you now?
It's $9.
Oh, okay.
$9.49.
So yeah, I start work at 11.
Yeah, $9.49, and is all we had, in almost a 2 hour show. So I don't know what he's doing. Because he's supposed to bring a lot more guests, and nobody, you know what I mean? You want to?
Oh, they got the dudes from WWE. I think.
Yep, that's Jey Uso. Watch, everybody will do this. Watch this.
Usos.
Yep. Not many.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here, fellas.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen. You guys can stay live or whatever, but I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, thanks for coming on, Mark.
Yeah, I'm fucking so tired from that magician.
Yeah, I'm tired now too. I'm making me want to eat some food or something.
Mr. Nappy, the magician.
Mr. Nappy time.
I'm
Yeah.
sleepy, Mark. I'm very boring.
Well, we'll still be going strong here. I don't know what's going on. If
Yeah,
I don't see a Steeler, I'm going to be upset on a Steeler podcast here. Bunch of drunken.
Let me see if I can end it on my end. Yeah, I can end it. All right. See you guys in Steel Oz. I'll be on here for a minute. Yeah, so Steel Oz is gone now. And am I still on with you guys?